Hey, what's going on? Welcome everybody. You and I here today to witness a game being played by Just No Limit. Yes, this is a casted game that I recorded a little bit while ago before Lancelot had his slight nerf. He had a slight nerf in case anyone wasn't aware, which decreased the lifesteal ability of his second ability down to 30%, 30 or 40%, something like that. Pretty significant, but it didn't really change anything about his damage or the fact that he becomes untargetable when he tosses his spell. So I figured, hey, why not watch the best player in the world play as arguably the most broken character in the game right now. Most broken here in the game. So let's get straight into this. Let's talk about what's going on here. Okay, so Jess, it's a solo queue, by the way. He's not playing with his team, which is awesome. You know, I like to see that when the best player in the world aren't playing with their best teammates and having that communication, because that's how I play the game. I play it by myself and just have a good time. So the first item he picked up was the dagger that gives him 20% damage against jungle minions, and he's going in the mid lane here. Looks like he's going up against two opponents for some reason. And as you can see, he's already decently far ahead of Kagura, about 75% of a level. Coming in here over to the jungle, almost hitting level 4 here. And once you hit level 4 with Lancelot, it's a huge power spike. He picks up the secondary item from the jungle item, which gives him extra damage versus jungle minions and allows him to start stacking that 4 extra attack per jungle kill. And surprisingly, actually ended up backing off right there. But you know, the best players in the world, they know when to leave and when to engage. And looks like he was just leaving right there. So looks like he's hanging out here in mid. Kind of right there having a little bit of indecision on what to do. Maybe wanted to go for the turtle. I'm not quite sure. Now, there is a Clint in the bush right here who comes out as soon as Jess goes in and starts pushing him back. But he's going to be fine using his regen right here, using his secondary ability, picking up all those minions without them getting killed by the turret so he can get the maximum gold. So it looks like he's rolling on down over here. Probably wants to pick up this jungle minion here. It's important once you get that item, that jungle item, that you start stacking it immediately, because once it's stacked, it has a lot more attack than when it just has basically. But he's getting boots as his secondary item. Most likely will be the cooldown boots. Not sure what he's going for. And he kind of whiffs that ability right there. People getting flowers, and there we go. Sending flowers all the time. Perfect. And looks like he is backing off once again. He might be lagging a little bit. Perhaps that's why he's playing it safe. But he's just going, you know, just being slow this game, being smart on his gauges. And it looks like the enemy team is actually doing a good job of putting pressure on the blue team here. So 2-4 for the red team. And here goes Jess picking up the buff from the jungle. And I was right, he is getting the cooldown boots, cooldown reduction, absolutely amazing on Lancelot. And looks like he might be going for a counter jungling act here, or sitting in the jungle to just maybe get a jump on Kagura when she comes back to lane. But instead, actually, he's freezing the lane here, it looks like. Or maybe he was just waiting actually to get that one ability use on them to pick up the last hit. That's most likely what it was. But it did seem like he was freezing the lane a little bit. Pushing Kagura underneath her turret. Kagura does struggle to farm underneath her turret, so that's good. And he's coming up here to steal this jungle minion. Knocks it down pretty much immediately and just gets out of there. Looks like he's just really focused on farming at this point in the game. Might go in on Kagura here. Looks like he is gonna. Jumps right on her. Uses his secondary ability, you notice there, to get on top of her. Poke her down a couple of times. Proccing his passive, which reduces her armor upon hit, and then using his secondary ability, he comes in under the turret here, almost able to take her out, but the shield she picks up from reuniting with her umbrella is going to help her out, and she's going to survive. Picks up the jungle minion and just backs in the bush right here. As you can see, the third item he's going for, there's really only 2 items that the knife and the bow build into, but it's most likely going to be the Bloodlust Axe, if that's correct on what it is. It's the item that gives you regeneration upon doing damage with abilities. Cho getting out there as Slippery Cho's would. Looks like a little bit of lag from Kagura right there, and Jess is just going to walk right on by here. Oh, he's coming over here trying to chase down the Zai Long. Is he going to get him? Lancelot, very mobile. Yes, in fact, he is going to pick him up using his ultimate to precision right there, dropping it right on top of Xylong, taking out all his health, and Xylong had nowhere to go. Proxing this wave right here as well, 2 levels ahead of that Cho right there. So he's just going to come and attack this crab. Cho looks like he's trying to go for one of those things where he kicks you under turret, but Jess's teammate, Cyclops, comes in and drops the ultimate down on Cho to knock him back. Looks like Jess is just rolling around right now. He's probably looking for jungle minions. Yeah, finds one right here to pick up. Really wants to get that stack. Full stacks on his jungle item. Now maybe sitting right here, probably taking a look across the map or waiting for this jungle minion to spawn right here. Gonna pick up another buff. Looks like Xylong and Cho down bottom are picking up a kill on the Cyclops. The bottom turret has gone down for the blue team. Just going in here, 2v1. I'm not sure if he knew that there were 2 guys down here. He definitely can fight this, but Cho unfortunately does have, whoa, doing a ton of damage to Cho with his ultimate there. Cho does have the Immortal, so he goes down there, but it pops the Immortal. He gets a shield, and he's going to walk out of there. Hayabusa coming in, probably to save Jess. Let's see what happens here. No, Jess getting taken out by the Xylong. Unfortunate. A little bit early in the game to try and go 2v1 there, but he definitely had the possibility of it. And in fact, I do think that if Cho did not have the Immortal there, Jess would have been able to 2v1 easily because he would have got the gold from the kill on the Cho, would have been able to buy an item with that, and that would have been enabled him to kill that Xylong. Looks like Karina getting dived up here, or dove, excuse me, by the Argus, who pops his ultimate, making him immortal under the turret. Well done by the Argus. It's exactly how you want to play it. Jess spawning here. Coming back, looks like he's going to pick up this minion right here. 1, 1, and 1 in this game right now. He did complete the Bloodlust Axe, and the next item it looks like he's going to be the Rose Gold Meteor. A very good pickup, going straight in on this Kagura here. No fear at all. Looks like Cho kicking him under the turret. He uses his second ability after he's CC'd to dodge a hit from the turret and get out of there. Recalling in the bush right here. That's one of the biggest advantages you have as playing as this Lancelot, is that you can use your second ability to dodge hits from the turret like that. That's one of the things I don't like about him. It's not that difficult to do, but it definitely does take a little bit of skill. I think it's unfair, but it is pretty cool to see someone do it nonetheless. You can mitigate so much damage. Looks like Jess is coming down here, going for the buff. 1, 1, and 2 in this game right now. I'm going to pick up another minion right here. So once he gets that Rose Gold Meteor, he's going to have a huge power spike. The shield on that is an amazing thing to have. Looks like he's picking up every last hit on those minions right there, you can see. And now going for the crab. The crab, by the way, in case you guys didn't know, gives a total of 150 gold plus the gold you get for killing it. So it's huge. It's more than killing an enemy hero, actually. It looks like Jess, 2 levels ahead of this Clint right here, is just bullying him in front of the turret. Goes in on him and then dodges back out without taking damage from the turret. He's regenning in the bush right here. Looks like he might want to take that buff. He does see Clint is over here. Oh, Clint is in a bad position. Jess comes in. I think he stole the buff right there. Not really sure, but nonetheless picks up that Clint. Looks like Xylong and Kagura are on opposite sides right here. Not going to be able to pick him up. He's 2 levels ahead of the enemy, 2 or 3 levels. Xylong and Karina going in on him, and you can see the Rose Gold Meteor right there, or the component of the shield, saving him from a ton of damage from that Karina right there. And he picks up a double kill on the Xylong as well. Going for a 9-minute Lord right now, it looks like. He's down here with Argus. If Argus tanks the damage, oh, looks like Jess might be lagging out a little bit, but they're just doing a ton of damage to this Lord. Lancelot, so much damage coming out of him. And Lord going down at 9 minutes and 40 seconds for the blue team. 13 to 10 kills, it looks like right now. Looks like he's going in on this Kagura picks her up again. Cho trying to run out of there, being slippery. Oh, and Cho, unfortunately, looks like his immortal is going to pop right there, and he's going to die anyways. That immortal is on cooldown now. Good fight, Cho. Hey, Zylong, how you doing? Jess just going straight in on this Zylong here. No fear from him at all. He's 5-1 and 2 in this game, has been able to outplay the enemy team and come back with a lot of kills, and is getting super fed at this point. Runs into Karina up here, and she's like, no, I'm going to book it, pop that ability that makes me untargetable. And this Clint is super in trouble right here. Jess missing the ultimate, missing the second ability also, and unfortunately he's going to have to get out of there. But no, he goes back in. Karina here is here as well. He uses the second ability, he's healing up a ton from it, drops Retribution on the Karina, and has backup from the ninja here. Who's going to come in? Is Karina going to go down? Missing the ultimate once again. Cho actually kicking Jess close enough in there to the Karina so he can pick up the kill. But unfortunately, he's going to get picked up by the Zylong. This Zylong going in on this Cyclops right here. Cyclops, damn, getting taken out too. Cyclops has so much burst, man. But if you're able to get on top of him... Oh, is this guy going to get taken out? No. Looks like just over 11 minutes in the game. I didn't see what happened to the Lord. I don't know if you guys saw. I think it pushed down bottom. It might have pushed down a couple of turrets. Alright, and Jess is spawning. Second death this game. He's going ham, though. He's having a good time, but he is doing a good job of farming and outplaying the enemy team here. 6-2 and 3. At over 8,000 gold at almost 12 minutes in the game. He's about to hit level 14 as well. Comes over here, gets this minion. I think he's just being patient here and wants to pick off the enemy team. They're gathered in a group of 4 over there, so if he gets caught by them, that's not going to be good. Picking up this minion right here. Looks like he's going to pick up this wave as well. And let's observe, let's see if he gets the last hit on every minion. Yep, those 2 last hits and this one right here. He missed that one, but it was really close. You see that spear coming in. Oh, looks like Clint is in the bush right here. Clint sees him, dives out immediately. Jess using his ultimate to get right on top of him. This is one dead Clint if I have ever seen one. Good night, buddy. Looks like Cho getting caught as well. And Kagura is going to go down as well. The enemy team, for some reason, splitting up and all getting caught out there. And looks like Jess is just going to casually push down this turret right here. Karina trying to defend against the blue team here, but blue team is just going to push down one turret after the next. The first turret goes down, the bottom turret goes down for the red team. And that's going to start the spawning of super minions. Looks like Cho's Immortal is back up. We can see there from his dead body silhouette. Jess hit level 15 and getting out in the bush right there, getting himself probably in a better position here. Almost 10k. Looks like he picked up the Blade of the Seas, I believe that's what it's called, as his 5th item down there. And I believe the last item he's going to go for is the sword that gives you a ton of damage. It costs a lot. I forget what it's called, but it gives you like, I think it's 170 attack damage is a lot. Looks like a big team engaged coming down up here. Jess in front, dropping down his second ability. It lands only on Cho. Looks like Cho getting caught as well. Oh my god, the ultimate coming down from Jess. Gonna clip 2 people, kill him. Karina on top of him as well as Cho. No, Cho's hiding in the bush. Is just gonna go down. He uses his second ability on the jungle minion right there to pick up some lifesteal and is gonna kite the Karina and get out of there without dying. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Pushing down these minions right here, trying to get some good lifesteal. Comes over to these jungle minions. You can see the crazy lifesteal, 20% of his health coming back basically immediately right there. Wow, he outplayed that Karina. Crazy. Looks like Alucard on the blue team seems to be trying to solo Lord over there. I didn't even notice that it spawned. Just getting caught on the wall here. Might have been thought of using his ability to go through it. The blue team picking up the Lord. And there you go. And now Jess is full build. Looks looks like he's trying to split push on the top lane up here. There's a Xylong defending against it. Xylong, you do not want a piece of this. He's just sitting right here. Let's see if Xylong sees him and looks like he ducked into the jungle there. Oh, 3 people looks like they're trying to collapse on Jess up here. Cho, Xylong, and Clint. He drops ability. Oh my gosh, Xylong's coming in using his ultimate on him. Gets on top of him, but somehow misses the flip. Flips the crab. And Jess, wow, there's just too much going on right now. Just dropping damage on them all over the place. Gets back up from his team, and they clean them up. 3 kills for nothing. Just picking up 2 kills there. Sorry, guys. I was just entranced in the action right there of seeing all the health bars of the red team going down. And it looks like the Lord is pushing down bottom here. Unfortunate. The red team was able to clean up a lot of minions, it seems like. They're not... Okay, well, they will be able to get the other inhibitor turrets right here. Yeah, they're going down right here. Karina looks like she wants to go in, but she's thinking better of it. They're just trying to focus on these. Jess going in, dropping his ultimate down. Karina, see ya later. Almost one-shotting her with his ultimate right there. Cho missing the kick, trying to kick Jess back into the oh, and it's just end of game right there. Well, that was awesome. Definitely MVP for our man Jess there. That's how you play that character. Thanks, guys. See ya.